I'm Caroline, and this is going to be a workout today to strengthen your core. So this is a bit of a challenging workout. It's designed for those who have some yoga experience, but there will be variations, and as ever you're advised not to push yourself, not to strain yourself too hard, and if you need to take a break, lie in child pose, take a breather and come back to the class when you feel ready. So if you want to, let's start, and we will begin in a cat and cow. So come to your mat. You want to be fairly sturdy. You can tuck your toes under if you want. Hands under the shoulders, knees hip width apart. So we're just going to round the spine and stretch out the back. Inhale, tuck in the tailbone, raise your shoulders and arch. Again, exhale, pull in your belly. Inhale, look up and stretch up. Exhale, round shoulders, pull in your belly button, curve your back. Inhale, stretching up, arching your spine. One more go. Inhale. Now this time we're going to take our right leg and take it out in the air behind us. If you want, you can touch foot to the floor. If you want a bit more of a challenge, keep that leg raised. Then we're going to find the balance and bring the left arm out. So doing opposite arm and opposite leg. I'm going to hold this for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And relax. Do the same again on the other side. This time we're going to take the left leg out, hold it in the air. Then we're going to raise the right arm and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and take that arm down. Okay, so now take your right hand, place it in the centre of the mat, peel up your left arm, and we're just going for a twist. Just stare to the ceiling, twisting your arm. Your arm wants to be perpendicular to the floor. I'm going to hold that, and then we're going to take this arm, thread it beneath the other arm, lay the shoulder down on the ground. Take this arm, stretch it overhead. Take a deep breath. We're going to come back up, push up with your hand. This time we're going to go for the other side. So take your left hand. You're going to twist around to your right, raising that hand to the sky. Deep twist. Then we're going to take the hand, thread the needle, bring the shoulder down to the ground, and you can take this arm and stretch it above you. Take a few deep breaths and push up with the hand. Come back to tabletop. Take your knees wide and come down into a child pose. Resting your forehead on the floor. Relaxing your spine. Then we're going to walk around to one side and stretch up the right side. And walk round to the other side and relax. Feeling that gentle stretch. Come back to centre. We're going to walk slowly forward to the top of the mat. Relax the spine. You can keep your legs a little bent. You can keep your feet a little apart. And we're just going to hug the elbows and fold over the knees. Just slowly waking up the spine and waking up the body. If you like, you can start to sway a little from side to side. And as you go, you can increase that sway a little, just feeling the stretch in your hips. Interlock, change the interlock of your elbows, do it on the other side. This lengthens both sides equally. And place your hands on the floor, come up halfway. Slowly, you can keep your legs bent, bring your hands down. Again, come up halfway, look up, stretch up. Bring your hands down. One more time, come up to your fingertips, look up, stretch up. And then bring your hands down to the ground. Slowly, we're going to unroll the spine as we come to standing. So now we're going to do a few sun salutations. This is to warm up the body. So, standing at the front of your mat, begin by standing with your feet hip width apart. You want to stretch up through your spine, but relax your shoulder blades down your back. Stretch down into your fingertips. Inhale, take a deep breath in. And exhale, bring your hands to Namaste. Inhale, raise your arms above your head. And exhale, fold forward. You can keep your knees bent if you're still a little stiff. Inhale, look up, stretch up, and take your right foot back. Look up. Exhale, take your left foot back. Inhale, bring your knees to the ground. Exhale, come down into Chaturanga. Inhale, now we're going to come up on our elbows. We're just going to introduce a little bit of a back bend. Feeling that gentle stretch in your chest, in your spine. Opening the chest, looking up. And then exhale, come down. Take your hands behind you, tuck your toes. I'm going to push back into down dog. Now hold your down dog. I'm going to relax here for 5 breaths. You want to push up through your hands up to your hips. You can bend your knees a little. You can rest your belly on your bent legs. I'm going to hold for 3, 4 and 5. Now straighten your legs. Take your right leg and take it up into the air behind you. Hold it here. Then you're going to tuck the knee in and bring the right foot forward. Drop your back knee and we're going to come to a lunge. So just to begin with, find a nice balance. Rest your hands on your knee. Now this is the little tricky part. We're going to tuck the toes. I'm going to come up from a lunge, a low lunge, up into a crescent lunge. You can drop your hands by your side and this is going to help you balance. So from here, we're just going to do a little dip. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now drop the back leg and you're going to take this arm, swing it behind you and you're going to come into a reversed warrior. And hold for 1, 2 and 3. Bring this hand back down onto the mat. Tuck your toes, step back, come into downward dog. Take a breath here. And then we're going to step the right foot forward, look up, stretch up. I'm going to step the left foot forward, fold. Swoop all the way up to the sky. And bring your hands back down to Namaste. We're going to repeat on the other side. So inhale, bring your arms to the sky. Stretch up. Exhale, fall forward from your hips. Bring your hands down to the ground. You can keep your knees slightly bent. Inhale, look up, stretch up. Step your left foot back. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, come down to chest, and we're going to again just bring ourselves up onto the elbow and stretch out the spine. Rising through the heart, gently stretching the back. Now we're going to come back down onto our forehead, tuck our hands, tuck our knees, and push back into downward facing dog. Now take a few breaths here, stretching up through your hands, trying to keep your back flat, pushing up into the hips. And feel that relaxation in this pose. So now we're going to take the left foot, take it up in the air behind us and hold. 1, 2, 3. Now bend the knee, take left foot forward. You're going to drop your back knee and come into a low lunge. Spend a minute to find your balance. You can rest your hands on your knees. Then we're going to tuck the back toes and we're going to come up into a crescent lunge. You take your hands down both sides, this will help the balance. And we do a little gentle tuck for 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to drop the back foot. We're going to take the right arm, swing it around, take it behind us, raise the left arm and come into a reverse warrior. For 1, 2, and 3. Good job. Now bring your hand back down, place it on the mat, tuck your toes, step back, push back into down dog. Take a moment in down dog. Look inside, see how you feel. Then step forward with your left foot, look up, stretch up. Step forward for your right foot and fold. Inhale, come all the way up to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands back down to Namaste. Good job. So now we're going to up the ante a bit. Okay. So when you're ready, raise your arms. Exhale, bring your hands to Namaste. Inhale, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, fall forward from your hips. 1 dive, touch the ground. Inhale, look up, stretch up, step your right foot back. Come to low lunge. Exhale, step your left foot back, come to plank. We're going to hold plank for 1, 2, 3, push back into your heels, keep your body flat. 4, concentrate on your abdomen. 5, strengthening that core. Now we're going to bring the knees down to the ground. We're going to scoop through and we're going to come up into cobra. Keeping your elbows in, slowly start to bring your chin up, followed by your body. Stretch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then I'm going to push back, tuck the toes, push back to down dog. Take a breath here. Now we're going to work the core, so while you do this, think about keeping your Udaya Bandha, Mula Bandha, lock, which is slightly tensing and pulling your stomach muscles in towards your spine. So we're going to raise the right leg, take it in the air behind us. Now we're going to bend it and take it to the left elbow, take it back, take it to the right elbow, take it back, take it to the left, back, right, back, and left, back, and right, back. Very good. Now bring this foot down. Now we're going to come down to chaturanga. There are two ways to do this. If you want, you can bring your knees down and bend your elbows, or you can drop down using the strength of your arms. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Now we're going to raise the right leg, bend it, take it in front of us, and drop our knee to the ground, come up into a low lunge. We're going to take our hands to the side for a warrior two. Look at your outstretched hand in front of you. And hold for 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to raise the arms, switch sides, and do a twist to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Come back to centre, come back down, tuck your tail, tuck your toes, and step back. Come back into a down dog. Take a deep breath. Then we're going to raise the right leg, step the right foot forward, look up and stretch up. Step the left foot forward, fold. Inhale, come all the way up standing. And exhale, bring your hands to namaste. Again, inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, fall forward from the hips, come down, touch the ground. Inhale, look up, stretch up, step your left foot back. Step your right foot back, exhale. Inhale, bring your knees, we're going to hold plank, I do apologise. And we're going to hold it for 1, 2, 3, concentrate on your abdomen. 4, you can push back into your heels. And 5. Now we're either going to bring our knees down or going to drop down into chaturanga. Come up and push back. Now we're going to hold, I messed that up. We're going to hold cobra for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to push back into down dog. Take a second here. Release that tension in the back. Slowly lengthen the spine. So I'm going to take the left leg, take it up in the air behind us. Hold for a second. Then we're going to bring it to the right knee. Take it back to the left knee. Take it back. Right and back. Left and back. One more time, right and back, left and back. Then drop the foot, come back into down dog. Take a breath here. This time I'm going to lift the left leg, take it behind us, bring it forward, drop the back knee, come into a low lunge. So now we're going to do a warrior two. In low lunge, so left arm forward, right arm back, look at your extended left hand. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to bring our hands together, twist and turn to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop the hand. Come back to a down facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Hold it for 1 and 2 and 3 breaths. Raise the left leg, take it behind you, bring it forward, look up, stretch up. Bring your right foot forward, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And exhale, bring your hands back down to Namaste. So if you like, drop your hands, take a moment here. Just feel that warmth in your body, feel how your body is feeling. I'm going to do one more round. So now we're going to raise the arms, inhale, exhale. Take our hands to Namaste. Inhale, raise the arms above the head and reach up. Exhale, fall forward. Bring your hands to the ground. We're going to look up, stretch up. Now you can either step back or you can jump back into a plank. You can either bring your knees down or you can bring your arms down. Scoop through into up dog. Push back into down dog. Now we're going to take the right leg, take it in the air behind us, bend the knee and stretch up one side. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can stay here or you can push your weight, drop your weight onto your left hand. You're going to rotate, drop the foot behind you and come into a wild thing. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Slowly bring yourself back round. Drop your foot and come back into down dog. We're going to raise the left leg, take it in the air behind us, start to bend it. Bring the foot towards the buttock. Hold it for 1, 2, 3. Start to move the weight. You can stay here if you want. Drop the foot behind you. Lift your arm and come into a wild thing. 1, 2, 3. Come back down. Come into downward facing dog. Bring your knees down to the ground. If you want, you can relax for a moment in child pose. Taking a deep breath here. Letting go. Relaxing the spine. Release. Now we're going to come back onto all fours, back into cat and cow. This time we're going to take the left leg, we're going to take it out to the side, foot extended. We're going to take the right hand, take it into the centre, or just left, right or centre of your mat. Straighten your left leg, hand on your hip, and you're going to come round into a side plank. Take deep breaths. Feel the strength of your arms. Keep your hips up. Deep breathing. Drop the hand back down. Twist the arm back down. And then drop your knees and come down into a child pose. Come back onto all fours, and we're going to do the same again on the other side. So you want to take your right leg, place it to the side, foot facing outwards. Bring your hands toward the centre. Come up onto your toes. You can drop onto the side of your foot. You can place your hand on your hip and then raise it into the air. Half side plank. Keep the hips raised, keep the body strong. Keep the concentration. And when you're ready, bring your hand back down, tilt your toes, bring the foot back in. We'll drop the knees, take the knees wide, drop down onto the hips and come into child pose. Deep breaths, relaxing all that tension. So walk yourself back up, and this time we'll come to a seated position on the mat. So to begin with, lie on your back, stretch body long. If you want to stretch up, push down into your toes, lengthen the whole spine, pull in the belly towards the rib cage, towards the spine rather, and just let that tension go. And then bring your hands back down by your sides. Tuck your toes, be aware of your legs, and you can lift your right knee and take it in towards your body. Lift your head. You can stay here, or you can try and lift your left foot. Take your elbows wide and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then release, relax. Let go of the leg, take it back down to the ground. Again, I'm going to take the left leg, hold it just below the knee, tuck it into your body. Lift your head and your shoulders off the floor. Keep your elbows wide. You can lift it here, leave it here, or you can raise your right leg a few inches and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release the leg. Just allow your body to relax for a second. Now we're going to take our arms above our head, swing up, raise our knee, and come up into half boat pose, Ardha Navasana. Keep your arms parallel to your legs. Try to take your legs parallel to the ground. Concentrate on how you hold your belly. Don't allow it to be slack. Concentrate on a little pressure, just pulling that belly in. Deep breathe. Keeping your abdomen active. Feel relaxed. Feel the strength. And when you're ready, lower yourself back down. Roll down onto your back. And take a breath. Deep breathing. Now this time, we're going to take our hands behind us and we're going to come up into a full boat pose. So slowly taking your hands above your head and raising your legs at the same time. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and roll back down. Good job. And release that. Now we're going to come sitting for this one. You can also do it this way if you don't like rolling up your spine. You're going to tuck your toes, come this way, and you're going to hold the outside of your feet or the toes or the foot, wherever is convenient. I quite like holding the outside of my feet. Raise the feet off the ground. You can stay here, or if you want, you can try and open the legs and find the balance, looking up. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can keep the legs slightly bent if that's easier. Then come into Vinyasa, butterfly pose, and just loosen out your hips a little. Rock from side to side. If you like, you can try and bring your head down, curving the spine. Bring the head down towards your feet. And then bring yourself back up. So if you like, sit in an easy pose. And if you've got your left leg forward, you can take your left arm up, bring it around to the right knee and do a simple twist. Try to slowly lengthen the spine and then turn deeper into that twist. Releasing, relaxing, lengthening the spine. Exhaling deeper into the twist. And take one more breath. Exhale deeply, twisting. And then release. Come back to centre. Change the cross of your legs. This time we're going to take the right hand up and take it over to the left leg and start to turn and twist to the other side. So inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, gently turn deeper into that twist. Inhale, lengthening, exhale, twist. One more time, lengthening the spine, exhale, twist. Come back to centre. Now if you want, just walk forwards, relax your back. Bring your elbows to the ground, stretching out your hips. We're going to come back to centre, lie on the back, keeping our knees upright, and I'm going to do a half bridge pose. So, hands on the ground to give you some support. You can put them ever so slightly under your hips. And you can brace yourself with your shoulders. So you're going to push up your hips. So inhale, and then push up your hips. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Try to bring your thighs together. 4, pushing up through your thighs, through your hips. And 5, and release, and roll your spine down. Take a breath here. Deeply breathing. Now we're going to repeat that this time. Tuck your hands just a little under your shoulders, under your hips. Start to support yourself on your shoulders, bringing your hips up. Then you can walk your shoulders in a little bit. Grab hold of your hands, and you're going to push up and push down into your fingers. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Good job. You can hug your knees into your belly. Roll a little from side to side, just relaxing the spine. Then we're going to take our hands out to the sides. Lift the hips a little, move them to the left-hand side as you drop the knees to the right, looking over your right hand, left hand. Just feeling that gently twisting, relaxing, feeling that in the hips, releasing all that stress in the back. And then bring your knees back to centre. Drop them, straighten up your body again. This time raise your knees. You can lift your hips a little. Move your hips to the right as you drop your knees to the left, looking to the right. Deep breathing, gentle twist. Releasing and relaxing as we prepare for Savasana. And come back to centre. Drop your feet straight at your body. And we're just going to do a quiet butterfly pose, reclined. Just take your feet together, let your hips fall out and your knees fall wide. Bring your hands down by your sides, palms upright. Take a moment just to look inside. Relaxing the breath. when you're ready, just straighten out your body. Let your legs fall open. Close your eyes and come into Vinyasa. As you exhale, let go of all the tension. Release the tiredness of your body. Allow the spine to relax, the hips, the ankles, the wrists, the neck, the face and the jaw. Quietly sinking away into the back of your skull. Feel your belly rise and fall with your breath. Feel the air come in and out of your nostrils with your breath. Deeply breathing, deeply relaxing. Quiet the mind and quiet the thoughts. And just watch your breath. When you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing your awareness back to your body. Move your head from side to side. Roll over onto one side, as though you were just waking up. And stay here. Just bringing your awareness back to the world around you, back to your day ahead. And when you're ready, press into your hands and bring yourself back up into a seated position. Sit comfortably on your mat, however is comfortable for you. Just straighten out your spine. Take your hand into Chin Mudra, which is with the thumb and the fingernails from the pointy finger touching. And bring the back of your hands onto your knees, straightening and lengthening your spine. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths here. And bring your hands together in front of your heart in Namaste. Slightly bow your heads. Give thanks to yourself, to your heart for being here and giving yourself this time. Give thanks to the high beings. Give thanks to the universal consciousness. And when you're ready, open your eyes and humbly raise your head. Namaste.